Too. That's kind of crazy though too. He's been picked 4 times and a 25% win rate.
Yeah.
You always see the potential, I feel like, for Leomord. This is interesting though too. Han was 100% in the 2 games with Guinevere Jungle in the MSL Myanmar Season 2 qualifiers and finals that we saw. So very likely that this Guinevere goes over to Han. So we'll see what these last 2 picks for YANGON Galacticos is going to be and what Coach Marvs here has decided for them. Again, they still need that, most likely that roam option and the XP still, with a lot of the XP laners being banned down.
Let them come.
What are they going with?
There. Benedetta and the Badam.
I just want to throw it out there. I hope he's playing the new Vessel skin, because
Oh my goodness, you're right. You're
golly
right.
darn, if you
You're
guys,
right.
golly darn it, I'll tell you what.
Big damn.
Big damn. If you haven't seen it, open your game right now. Go specifically to Benedetta and tell me. Big W.
W Benedetta.
W Benedetta.
Mirko bought all the skins.
He did.
Except Hanabi, so you know I don't like Hanabi.
You don't want to complete the collection?
Nah, hell no. I'm not.
That's
never
a statement.
Yeah, until they revamp that hero to actually make it a proper hero that I can use.
So
Never
it's not
buying
a
any
proper
skin for
hero.
Hanabi. No, it's a minion.
So how would you? That's a conversation for post game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Benedetta, we've seen Benedetta before build damage, and with the Petrify, really helps lock down key targets. Even a Claude in the Eve could get caught, and now the Gatakacha does get picked up. But I would say the interesting one here is definitely this Badang, because Badang was meta when we have the knockout stage, alter ego against YANGON Galacticos.
Smash them.
And here we go, jumping to the land of Dawn for this one. Exciting to see. Again, if you guys watched YANGON Galacticos face up against Onyx Indonesia yesterday, you know you're ready to watch this one unfold. Can they be the Indonesian Slayers? We're going to find out once we get through this best of 3. We know a ton of people are here to support Myanmar as well. Again, a lot of support online that we see, especially after yesterday. And I still have to highlight, you know, they even had their own post, man, on their page that said, "Hello, alter ego."
Ooh.
You know, that was a statement I feel like in itself.
They're being polite.
They're being polite.
It's like being polite and menacing at the same time.
Yeah.
Wait, Temporal Rain. I forgot what he was using in the MSL MM Season 2.
Yeah.
Nice, but I don't think it was Temporal Rain.
Actually, but it makes sense, because honestly, the thing that annoys me the most about Guinevere is her second skill has such a long cooldown.
Yeah.
Like I can make instant noodles while waiting for that to come back up.
That's pretty quick.
That's pretty, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying my instant noodles was cooked perfectly, but I did it.
They were al dente.
They were kind of raw, but
Okay. Well,
I guess it's not that long compared to.
Nino might be caught. Spatial migration can be used with the Petrify as well. That's going to be the knockup. And the Valor Requiem as well. There you go. YG on the board.
Okay, you know what's insane? As he's jumping, he got level 4.
Yep.
Yeah. That was
Perfect
well timed.
calculation.
Yeah, great calculation, great timing. By the way, it's not the Soul Vessel skin, but that's fine. Whoa, Lina. Already going to burn the flicker. This is what we see from the Leomord. Like, his threat potential is really good, especially in the early game, which is just crazy to think that, yeah, again, he hasn't had that much success. So again, 25% win rate right now with this Leomord, but we'll have to see how it fares up. This is going to be a quick turtle, though.
Yeah, with the final blow, that's a good taunt coming down. Yasuke trying to go for the red tree. Will be able to snatch it away from Han as he goes in for the spatial migration to escape. Nino looking for the play, jumps in over. That is just Han's clone. Ying gets disintegrated by the real world manipulation.
Wow, they just stampeded all over YANGON for that turtle. And now Yuzuke on this side of the jungle. Han's gonna have to go and get his orange. And all this, by the way, Alec not even level 4, just hitting it now on the Scattercontra. Let's try to make a play here for Stitch if they can make one.
Yeah, honestly, Yazuki on his Leomord is a nightmare. Now, Han is there. Would be able to retaliate, but looks like Alter Ego, they're just gonna get out of there. And this is a small thing, but I have noticed one of the most dangerous thing that you can do after securing Turtle and your HP is low is actually running mid, because that speed boost can help your opponent.
Man, again, the threat of this Stampede and just having this Phantom Steed is proven to be a nuisance right now. For Han specifically. Take a look at the items here though, nothing too crazy, no first items built up just yet. A couple defensive items here for Alter Ego. They got the leg plates built up. Giant Belt, you get the Fury Hammer here for Ying. I'm just really wondering, since we don't see the Benedetta too much, how useful this will be in the grand scheme of things throughout this game one, especially dealing with that Eve in the hands of Hijime here. So one of the things too is, you know, Blink nearly a level behind Alec right now. I mean, that's quite a gap, at least between the roamers.
Yeah. Is it because... Okay, that's a Purify out from Arfi. Is it because of atomization? I cannot...
Yeah, because right now...
Yeah, it is. Alec went in Courage, not the instant conceal, and I think Blink went conceal.
Did Blink go with conceal?
I think he did instantly, because like he was so far behind. Oh no, he's also in Courage, so
yeah,
he's just not
he's
getting as
also
much poke. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, it was just more of the rotational thing. Blink though, oh, they're gonna go.
What a flank stampede. Oh my goodness, Blink's gonna be caught, still able to find it, able to flicker out as well, actually. Han caught in the midst of it all. Ying, very awkward final blow, petrify the AOG as well. A lot of skills missing. Arfi with a blazing duet, and Nino picks up the kill.
Yeah, I gotta say, Alter Ego is looking pretty good.
Very good.
Aggressive, but at the same time systematic. Like, this is the best I've ever seen Alter Ego.
Hijime. Shut up.
Okay, you know what?
Shut up.
My bad. My bad.
How was it so instant?
Hey, I just want to say you both have curses. I don't. So like I'm trying to.
Let him do the thing.
I'm trying to help here.
Let
Keep it in neutral.
I'm trying to think of my contract. What was I paid to do?
Who am I paid to talk about?
Am I paid to?
That's a joke, by the way, Chad.
That's a joke.
Okay?
That's a joke. You know.
It's not.
I don't read
We're
contracts.
not the script writers.
Yeah. The Leomord jumping in with the first kill is a Phantom Stomp. So you can say that he stomped them.
Yep.
Phantomly.
Yeah, unless
that's
it's a Ducati. Then it's a.
The guy. Yeah.
It's not really a stomp. It's a
Stompati.
It's a wheelie.
Oh, Nino, great reactions there. Able to knock him up now. AOG coming down, and that's going to be Blink locked down, taunted up, now smashed to the ground. Alec picking up a kill as Arfi rotates up top. BMI forward.
Wow. I gotta say, like, that must feel bad because you're just stuck there and you're dying a slow death.
You're being punched. So like if you're being stomped earlier, then you're being just battered into the ground. This is probably one of the better performances anyway that we've also seen on a Sora. Typically, again,
if something bad happens later, I'm just saying. Something bad happens later.
Hey, that's not on me, dude. You know? Like I said, I don't have a curse here, so that's fine.
You're clean.
But I will say, Sora does have an abysmal win rate. So this could be one of the cases where they turn it around, huh?
Goodness, Yasuke solo kill! Under turret, the rookie!
Well, Yuzuki is the only guy that has a win with the Leomord. I'm guessing quite a lot of teams have to start taking notes. Okay, Leomord is actually quite cracked at level 4 with no items. Maybe we should be a little bit more proactive on this hero.
Look at the gap right now, man. Level 10 to Han's 8. Meanwhile, like we highlighted in the draft, Han has a 100% win rate with the Guinevere back in Myanmar. And right now, Yazuki's just doing work with this. And this is what we say with the Leomord. That's why I'm saying it's so crazy that he just hasn't had that win rate that we would expect because his early game and even up to this point is so good. He's actually putting pressure on the purple.
Oh my god, that's gonna be the AOG combo. They're able to lock him down, a ton coming down as well. That's an eye for an eye from Ying. Han gets the turtle, but will fall. Ying, can he escape? Use the final blow. Arfi's looking for the chase down now as Yasuke up top gets taken very low. With punch in forward. The fadeaway Stitch able to get the dive in, but Nino's walking up.
Oh no, are they
Stitch can't recall. The minions, wait, he got into the bush. W push, that change really saved them, but Blink will be the sacrifice. Unless
Blink!
he walks away from it. What a Chad! RP, BMI, Purify even, Blink!
What a play, what a survival from both of them after getting the kill on Yazuke.
You quiet.
Hey, what? Play by play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as a host, I gotta say, I'm liking the the Gatot and Sora. This is the Sora Kacha.
Sora Kacha.
Right? Shifting wins into AOG.
Yeah. This was what Onyx wanted to do yesterday.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that they couldn't make it happen right now. Alter Ego, though, I feel like you know, in some of these fights. You can see the difference here right now, at least in the jungles. If Han's able to catch up, it was great that, by the way, that he was able to actually get that turtle. Now, it doesn't amount into too much, but it just kind of slows things down from building up further for Alter Ego Esports. You know, he's got the brute force. He's going to be working into, what is it? Is it concentrated next? I'm not 100% even sure on the build right now for Guinevere, just because you don't see it much at all in the jungle.
And every time you do, they lose. Interesting though.
Except Han in Myanmar, man. 100% win rate.
This is Jakarta.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice for Hijime here because there's not a lot of healing that he has to worry about. So he goes for first item, Lightning Truncheon. And I really feel like that adds to the pressure that they're bringing onto Yangon Galacticos.
Yeah, with this too. Oh, conceal? Blink? Where's he going to make a play? Hijime? Oh, good flicker out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing down, I would say. You got the Lord coming up now, so that's actually pretty decent to get that resource out. But Hijime also doesn't have to worry too much because he can just set up the real-world manipulation. But if they're able to catch him, even before or after he sets up, that's great. But they still have control of the space around this Lord. Already sitting at half health right now. Yangon Galacticos trying to get a range here. Gonna force them back a little bit further. Lord goes with a bit of a reset, but not fully. Meanwhile, still fighting for the space.
Wow, RW. What? With the AOG as well, Lina just used one ability to get out of that. Nino trying to go in to bring him back, but is unable to do so. Blink now. Oh! Turns things around. That's going to be purified out. Petrify locks him down with the final blow, but Arfi gets out the BMI. Han in the back, waiting for a flank, but cannot find it. Alter Ego disengage. Alec gets caught with the spatial migration. No Violet Requiem.
Oh, just because Hijime was there, they chose not to even follow through, just out of the being cautious that the rest of the team might have been there. So it all goes down to a reset. Lord's still going to be up. They reset what they can. They're going to have to wait for some of those resources to be back up here. And that's a whole lot of battle spells gone for Alter Ego as well. So Yangon Galacticos will start up this Lord here. Alec gives them the information. And look at the positioning here from Alter Ego. Are they going to go with the off angle?
Oh, Blink able to find the play there. Hijime going to be bursted down by Ying. That's on the back line, able to find a spatial migration to Battle Requiem, but Ying's going to be caught by Yazuke as he stamps through. That Stitch going through the wall. Nino gets caught up by the spatial migration, but he gets away as well. Han now, he's going to have to meet the horse. Yazuke goes straight onto Lina. One last shot. Alec cannot get it, but Alter Ego won the fight.
Yeah, it's very nice to see Alter Ego actually maneuvering around Yangon Galacticos, essentially forcing them to split apart where they really want to try and stick together, because we see Han getting catches, no follow-up, Stitch getting chased, no defense. So they're really using the chaos of both the Claude as well as the Leomord, making it so that Yangon Galacticos has to go 1v1 everywhere.
Yeah, you can see this too. Stitch just now getting that Trinity 11 minutes in, a little bit later than usual from what we see from the gold laners. They're relatively not too far away from each other too. You know, just about 800 gold for Arfi right now, but building into that Wind of Nature next, I think a big part of this is that gap in the jungle. So far, so good for Yazuke on this Leomord, and now they have the Lord making its way down the mid. Might just get these tier 2 turrets for now. And AOG
lands on stage. He doesn't have anything. Blazing to it from RP! In the back line, he gets caught though. It's Ying there, but Nino takes Han down.
And now looks like the Lord is marching in, able to defend that one. But let's talk about Alter Ego. That feels like an instant replay moment, because the engages coming in from Alter Ego are so clean.
Uh-oh. Ying walks up, but he needs to back away there. That's the turret in the mid lane falling up top as well. They're going to be looking for it. That's a Phantom Seed over on Lina. Good disengage by Blink. Really good cover. Could have been another kill, but they're going to strip Yangon Galacticos of their base turrets.
Now all the base turrets down off that Lord. There's a conceal used. Oh, they're gonna go!
He tried to look for a set, won't be able to find it. Now he gets caught all alone. It's gonna be him knocked up now. RWM zoning them in the back line. AOG coming down as well. That's a spatial migration in the Battle Requiem that knocks Hijime down as Alec gets isolated, and it's Stitch going for the free hits on him. That's the immortality down. Blink is right there, waiting for the play. Ying is gonna go in as well, as that's gonna be Alec caught on the wall, and that's Stitch walking up to shut him down.
That's a big shutdown too. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to be a window for Yangon Galacticos, but with a concealed, they go for the play, and Blink even whiffed his initiation, but they still managed to get a couple kills out of it.
Actually, I feel like that's the most crazy thing. The fact that that was not a clean engage.
Yeah.
And yet, they were able to still get the target like Han, getting Hijume, and then the fast follow-up coming in from Ying. It's very nice to see that they have a draft that have multiple ways to start a fight, so even when one fails, the other follow-up can kind of cover for that failure.
Oof. Looking at the items here too, still massive lead right now in the jungle, but so far, Han's job is really just to go set up with the spatial migration, the violent requiem. If he gets a setup, he's a threat enough, and I think even so, like if Blink isn't with, oh, this is their time. Oh, Lina gonna use conceal.
AOG, Stitch gets away. I think Lina was the better option. No Crimson Beacon, but they didn't know it. Oh my God, good damage from Arfi.
Yeah, great damage there, but you know that's down now at least. This Lord's coming up here in a couple seconds. A little bit longer on those flickers here for YANGON Galacticos. They'll want to go ahead and wait for that, especially for Stitch. Try to delay this out if they can. Blink just kind of spotting Nino out here, but unless Alter Ego just decides to blitz this and go for it. I mean, look at Blink, man. He's going all the way. Wow. The long way around. My goodness.
Holy moly.
Where is he? What's the plan here?
He wants to go for a flank, man, like a big one.
Yeah.
He wants to punch all 5 of them at the same time.
Oh, he's got the information though too. He's
that's
actually on the
conceal.
side of the jungle.
Blink's
going.
Yasuke's gonna be caught there. Fist track coming down. That's gonna be the stun as well. Petrified from Ying! But Yasuke gets away now. Blink with a taunt on 2 members, but Lina gets disintegrated by Arfi. Stitch trying to run away. The Purify out. Arfi looking for the kill. Finds it. Han! Spatial migration gets Hijume down. As that's a cancel on the Unbreakable. Han needs to run away. But can he do it? Arfi takes it very low. Win a crown already. Han! Fadeaway kill on him. Blink and Ying, can they defend?
Oh man, 2 members, Ying and Blink. Ying doesn't have the final blow just yet. They're gonna push in. I think they can defend this though. They've got enough damage to clear the waves. Alter Ego gives it the call to go for the Lord here. Man, granted now everything's gone, you just don't know. I mean, both junglers got zoned out and pushed away from the team, and it looks like they're gonna try to stop this Lord take.
No retribution. Yazuke's still far away. I don't think Alter Ego want to take this risk. They need to wait for Yazuke.
Oh, Nino's gonna try to spawn out Ying. He pushes them back. The rest of Yangon is dealing with waves. They're just gonna get pushed off the Lord here.
They get it. There you go. Ying and Blink have to back off. Yazuke gets the Lord.
Yeah, and here's the thing. YANGON Galacticos, they only have okay wave clear. Not really the best. So I kind of feel like they gotta engage fast. Once they see Alter Ego, especially if they clump up and Han is able to get at least 3, they kind of have to hope that they win the next team fight. Because personally for me, if you just keep on the lane, you're just gonna lose anyways, right? So might as well try to make a big play. If you win, you win, and if you lose, hey, there's the next game. This is a best of 3, not a best of 1.
Yeah. 1v1 against Nino. Okay.
They're keeping them together there. Now with this Lord coming through, like you mentioned, you know, wave clear. It's going to be kind of difficult with this one. They have everything they need to set up. Lina just nearly has that flicker. You can see over up on this top side, Alec might go for his own play with the conceal. They're going to go towards the base.
Yep. AOG to the back. Blink gonna be caught now. That's all a combo! Stitch able to flicker out now as the Wind of Nature gets used up by Arfi and he goes in for the Blazing Whip, but it's already gone. Base wide open. Alter Ego targeted down. And a secure match point.
I gotta say, man, Alter Ego. Shout outs to Gideon, man.
Shoutouts. Fredrin is the pickup for YG, so they're still sticking to this, and also that means they're gonna have to go for a carry in mid. Now, what is left? What, like Kimmy?
Dude, I love Frederick. He has iconic lines like 3,000 worlds and not a single worthy foe.
Okay, that is smartest.
Yeah,
I don't know why you guys are so late to keep up. How do I not know Frederick's lines? Come on.
All right. I do agree with the Kimmy,
I have to do it twice so you guys can get it. Sorry,
Thank you.
I do agree with the Kimmy. Because Kimmy Fred seems to be usually a combo.
Oh.
Whoa, Nolan though. No. Tarizla. I like it. Bring out the Rizzler.
Debut pick for Tarizla.
Tarizler.
Thank
you.
YG, what's the
body
last
of
pick
Smith.
here, mid lane?
Body of Smith. I think this is what is left on the options here. Yeah, Kimmy, Lunox is still there, right? Yeah, you still got the Lunox.
Yeah. A safe pick that Mirko doesn't like is a Kagura, usually to deal with the...
Nah, if you go
Yeah.
Kagura, fam. Like, it's safe against the Kalea, but fam. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lina.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the Kimmy Fred, Hylos as well. You locked in the Yuzhong. I actually think Yangon. You understand.
I understand.
Yeah.
I really wonder why they didn't go for Lancelot instead of the Nolan, right? Because it is up against the Yuzhong as well, and Nolan is way more vulnerable for the neutral objective battle. So we're going to jump into Lanadon, it seems, for the possibly final game of the day, or YG could equalize to get us to a game number 3.
I'll say this, man. I still like what YG brought to the table in this draft specifically. As long as they're able to go ahead and withstand a lot of those initiations and the set potential from Alter Ego, I think they're going to be fine. And that's why you've also got 2 Purifies over here for YG. And someone's just shrieking in the crowd, man.
Welcome to Indonesia,
Welcome
man.
to Indonesia.
Double pull yourself together. Oh.
Okay, so want to get those opportunities to set things up even quicker, and that's going to be fine. You can see some of the pressure already in the mid, too. Not too much happening. Yeah, there's... Hey, that's fine.
Yep.
I like it.
You like it? Yeah. When I was casting for MPLID, I always complained about that. But hey,
Did you?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Why? But
What is these war cries in here,
yeah,
man?
very interesting war cries indeed. But the Freya was actually also used by RV against. Who was the first opponent? I forgot their first opponent, but it was a Claude on the
Yeah.
other side too. So there you go.
It was a Claude, and you noticed in some of those fights when we first saw the Freya in the hands of Arfi, like there were some moments where it's like, man, he had a hard time like fighting against obviously like a range, right? And there was times too where once he got scaled up, he was in a much better position. And I think that's why they have the additional jumps, you know, these heroes like the Kalea, for example, or even the Terizla. So makes the job for Arfi a little bit easier. Like sometimes he doesn't have to be the one kind of zoning out Stitch here, for example. But
Nino able to get level 4. Let's see if he goes for the penalty zone. Answered by the BDF. That's going to be the RWM. Zoning Han away. Petrifying the Curious Dive over on Hejume. Now as Lina walks up, and Hejume is able to flick around the safety as Arfi jumps in as well as Dive is set. Ying locked down by the Kalea. And it's first blood to Hejume. Blink to be slammed down by Arfi. Slashed as well. Han all alone taking down before he can use the Appraiser's Wrath. And Yazuke will claim the first turtle.
oh my goodness, Alter Ego just got a whole lot there. 3 kills distributed across the team, plus the turtle. Just when we were talking about the Freya, that's kind of what happened, you know. Great setup from Hejume, even though it looked like, hey, I had to take the Petrify and, you know, take that attention from Ying, but it then gave that window of opportunity for the rest of Alter Ego to shine there. Once again, this is the Realme 15 Pro 5G, the M7 official gaming phone. And there's a setup, Tsunami Slam. Action pulse. Oh my goodness, the damage coming down, Blink!
Doesn't have to revitalize, get shredded down there. Even with the Glorious Pathway, Han's gonna really struggle now as Alter Ego invade. Oh man, a level lead already, nice to an Alec. He's gonna go for it now, that's gonna be the RWM already. Alec, can he go for the Tsunami Slam? He doesn't even have it, Appraiser's Drive with the big bomb there, Arfi! Oh no, overestimated the dash. That's going to be Yazuki who walks up, but Han stays alive. Lina, immobilization, Stitch going in as well. One last shot should do it, but they cannot get in range.
All right, that's a punish. Alter Ego didn't have to go for all of that, but they did, so it gives a couple kills over to YANGON Galacticos, and that's going to be fine, too. It's exactly what they needed. Man, Han, you can't ever underestimate that Appraiser's Wrath, right? That Appraiser's Wrath, the ability for a Fredrin to go ahead and stay alive. You can see he's got a lot of physical defense, too. The Dreadnought plus the leg plates already to kind of help deal with that. But over on the other side, you can see this Blade of Hepsies now for Yazuke. Yazuke, he's going to be able to do some good damage.
Bro,
You know?
Nino is a monster. What? This guy has improved so much. And Alec, again, Tsunami Slam, Fracture come down with the RWM as well. And Han, the frontliner, can't handle the damage.
All right, doesn't matter if he has got the full set of armor, man. He's got the breastplate, or he's got the dreadnought plus the leg plates, but he still gets deleted. Just as I was mentioning, hey, you know, you can't underestimate a Fredrin. Well, never mind if you get locked up like that. Oh, Blink could be next.
Glorious pathway over on Yazuki, but is able to dash away now. The Black Dragon form is well used up. Can they go for the Petrify? That's a Furious Dive, and the Petrify. Yazuki just gets out of there with a dash. Alex sustaining over. Ying gonna be caught all alone. Valkyrie's the set from Arfi to pick up the kill.
Nope.
Blink, no Glorious pathway. Arfi with the flicker forward gets a triple. A possible Maniac. He dives in under turret Maniac for Arfi.
What is going on? That's a wipeout this early on, 5 minutes in. My goodness, Alter Ego Esports locked into this game too. Definitely want to be that first team to lock in that spot to the knockout stage, and they'll get themselves that second turtle of the game as well. Man, it just looks like this funhouse lineup. I don't even know what to call this. There's jumps everywhere. The Freya, the Terizla, even that Kalea, all just providing so many opportunities.
Nice, Sue. We figured it out.
What is it?
Arfi on a comfort pick is what can beat the Claude. And again, for Arfi, comfort is still fighter. He did well on the Claude, but now, oh no, Stitch! No Purify, he gets brought in to the fray! And it's the horse next double for Yazuki.
Oh, it's just going everywhere, man. LaFell, welcome back. Look at all this.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've been hearing the Indocast, and yeah, I've been hearing that Alter Ego has been showing not only unrelentless domination, but also no hesitation at all. Like, even if you have to die, just go in, get those kills. And yeah, RV on this Freya. I don't know if it's just the Freya that is making so that this Claude is having a hard time, but dude, the entire team was pretty good. 5,000 goldie here at 6 minutes with 12 kills. I have not seen YANGON Galacticos struggling this much before. At least here in Swiss stage.
Yep.
Very difficult to come back from, I feel like already. You know, we haven't seen a lead like this so far.
Oh my god, locks Lena down the Purify. Oh, Valkyrie's the set again! It's Arfi! So many layers of dive! How does this front to back work? Arfi the back flicker, Tsunami Slam! Yazuki is on a killing spree. Arfi still slashing at the frontliners. Ying trying to walk up again, but it's gonna be Yazuki in the back again doing so much damage. Lethal Ignition forcing Ying away.
Is it fair to say Alter Ego is the real fighters here in the M7? Because any fighters they touch, Terizla, Leomord, Freya, where other teams are still trying to figure it out, looks like they're already writing a book on how to do it.
This is the Terizla, man. Like I mentioned in the draft, you don't see too many teams go for this, but it just seems to work so well with this kind of lineup to complement each other here.
That's why when asked about what M7 has in store for us, people ask me what I think about Alter Ego, and I'm like, it depends on Arfi. It depends on what meta we have, because if it's the pure marksman meta, I actually don't know. But on fighters, I can guarantee you Arfi's up there.
Yeah,
It's so interesting because there's not many players that will go for the fighters right now.
yeah, he's a bi-marksman. He can do fighters and marksman.
A buy gold laner.
Bi-gold
Bi-gold
laner.
laner.
Yeah, that's the right term.
Swings both ways.
Exactly.
Actually, all three.
Yeah.
'Cause he plays mages there too.
He doesn't say no.
So,
And even tanks.
wow.
Dude,
She's an all-arounder.
Yeah.
he's a pentagon.
What?
That's not an all-rounder.
Yeah.
That's like he's a circle, you know?
Why a circle?
That's an
He's
all-
a spherical marks goal laner.
Yes.
There it is.
Spherical gold laner art. Let's not use that. That sounds lame.
Yeah.
The round.
Yeah, the
The
round
round.
gold laner.
The round.
The round stand. Nah.
I prefer pentagon, but you know. Or you can just go for bi. Which means two.
Let's just say he's versatile.
Yeah. He's versatile.
You know? He's a versatile gold laner right now. Down mid lane. They're trying to stop.
Oh, no! Penalty zone! Forcing them all back! And the real world manipulation with the combo of damage takes both Han and Blink away.
I miss Terizla, man.
That's the Terizla, dude. I mean, what a penalty zone.
How can you hate that hero? I mean, if you're fighting against him, sure. But when you're using him,
You feel like a god, man. I mean, you're right there.
Alter Ego is so lucky.
I'm even thinking like, its M series debut was M4, which is here in Jakarta as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remembered that fact because that's when we figured out that the Terizla can't stop a Brody because Brody's attack animation just keeps on getting pulled.
Yeah. I think we're going to see more Terizla now, man. Especially with the Freya popping up throughout the Swiss stage already. This is definitely a great composition that almost leaves the opposing team wondering what to do. Look at this.
11,000 goal, by the way. 11,000 goal.
This
Casual.
has to be the biggest, one of the biggest leads we've seen.
In 9 minutes, yeah.
Dude, casual, man. They're making this look casual.
Dude, YANGON Galacticos beat Onyx. A lot of people were like, okay, what's the matchup going to be against the Alter Ego team that lost against Onyx?
What does this mean for Alter Ego?
Dude,
They're so lucky.
This means that they might be the first team to make it to the knockouts.
I just want to say, Coach Aldo just texted me saying, WT, and you know what comes next.
H?
What the helly?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the PG version, I guess.
Yeah.
And we're all about
What's
PG here. Parental guidance.
Painted
That's what
guy.
I'm here for.
Oh, I thought it was painted gun, but yeah.
By the way, Divine Glaive now for YGM7. 2-0-13. This Eve pick.
Can I
He's
just
having the time of his life.
Can I just say, if stats, YGM7 might be MVP, but RV is cooler.
Yeah, you're right. We don't look at stats here, we look at impact. Oh my goodness, fracture. Oh.
Speaking of impact,
Oh no.
Talea again with a Tsunami Slam now on the plate. Nino with the back line. Oh, straight into Lita he goes. That's a lot of pressure coming down. YGM7 popping in real rotation, but Nino's still able to survive now. Gets caught with the Petrify. YGM7 as well. RP working on the base turret, but won't be able to crack it open.
you want to know why he did that?
Why do you do that?
Make sure YGM7 dies, so he looks better.
Facts.
I mean, they just kind of trying to stop the bleeding at this point, man. Again, they still have a lot of ground to cover. Now we have to start to look at what can YANGON Galacticos do here to get back into this game. I mean, looking at the item, you can see how much of a disparity is across the board between these roles. You know, you look at the Claude, we've talked about how good a Claude can be for, you know, just all these lineups. Well, this is a little bit too much for Stitch to deal with. You know, he even went the Wind of Nature before finishing the Trinity just because he's dealing with so much of that pressure.
Look at the goal disparity in mid, man. 2,300, and Terizla winning by 1,691. And I feel like any Yuzon player will tell you that they don't like playing from behind, because at that point you don't feel like a dragon. You kind of feel like a lizard.
Yeah, a lizard that can fly.
All lizards can fly.
Not all of them.
No,
Oh, really?
I don't
Nah,
think
not
so,
all
yeah.
of them.
By the way, that was a negative gold benefit for Alter Ego on the Lord.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting because their gold lead hasn't really changed.
Yeah, it hasn't changed much at all. But
Actually, it's rising now almost 12,000, so they're getting 1,000 gold per minute in terms of difference. But yeah, it doesn't look like they're looking for an angle to end just yet. Looking for the Lord, trying to make it clean so that the coach will say nice things about them.
well, part of that is just making sure you go through the fundamentals here. That is the Swift Trinity now locked in for Stitch, so he's got that. Again, he prioritized some defense here. But, you know, even with this kind of lead that Alter Ego has, you got to stick to the fundamentals, because that's what's going to be needed when you go against even stronger teams throughout the M7, especially as they are nearing to secure their spot. Oh,
Tsunami Slam over on Blink. That's middle. Oh, everything in the kitchen sink used up. The traction pulse locks two members down though as Nino holds them down to the back line, but Han gets bursted way too quickly. RP, Valkyrie descent already. The Black Dragon form used defensively now. Can they defend? Stitch holding onto the wave. Ying doing the same thing now as Nino swings down the hammer onto it. Furious dive defensively into the back. That's a cannon mini there. Yazuke has to dash out. That's a base turret up top, and Alter Ego decide it's A-okay. They'll go to the Lord.
Yeah, honestly, that was a good attempt coming in from Alter Ego. Understanding that if you take down the front line, it makes it almost impossible for YANGON Galacticos to really contest for this Lord, making it free and trying to end. But if you can't end, again, as long as there's no one giving you a way to actually get into the Lord pit, they basically won. That's the check, right? You're just waiting for that checkmate.
yeah. With that Lord being secure now, they have everything and more that they need for Alter Ego to go ahead and sweep this series. This is going to be so difficult for YANGON Galacticos to defend. Lena picking up a concentrated energy here. They've got pretty much all the tools they need, maybe a little bit longer on that Petrify to come up. We'll see exactly what the approach is going to be here. Arfi now picking up in the Immortality as well. Expect them to just kind of jump in. There's the conceal. Here's the push.
Flicker, Tsunami Slam on Blink. Arfi in the back, zoning them in the back as Blink gets taken down by Nino's hammer. Black Dragon form already. Han trying to hold down the Lord. That's going to be Nino again with a jump forward. Purify out from Lena. He's trying to go in. That's going to be Nino falling down. Blazing duet for Stitches. Arfi losing Immortality. But Yasuke is godlike. Now it's Stitch in the fountain. RP trying to end the game. Alter Ego have done it. They're the first team to make it to the knockout stage.